We can also write interval notation directly from an inequality, but there are a few things to be aware of. Let me give you an example of an inequality where we could make mistakes here. Let's say we have the inequality 5 is greater than x is greater than -5. And we go through and we ask the same questions that we did working from the number line. What is the leftmost point and is it included? What is the rightmost point and is it included? But beware! The left and right here refer to the number line, not necessarily to the inequality that we've written out. So if we were to write 5, -5 here, that would be completely wrong. Because you're telling me that 5 is the smallest number and -5 is the biggest number. That doesn't make any sense. So when we're saying what is the leftmost point, we want to know about the smallest number. And when we want to know what is the rightmost point, we want to know about the biggest number. So looking at this inequality, the smallest number is the -5. It is not included. The biggest number is the +5. It is also not included. So this is the correct interval notation to describe the solution set of this inequality. Let's see another example. X is greater than or equal to -7. What's the smallest number that's greater than or equal to -7? Well, -7, right? Everything else is bigger. -7 itself is included, so that gets a square bracket. What's the biggest number that's greater than or equal to -7? Oh, well, there really isn't any, right? Any number you pick, the next bigger number is also bigger than -7. So there's no rightmost point. We indicate that by writing positive infinity round bracket. One more. X is less than -5/19. I'm glad I'm not drawing a picture of this. 19ths are rough to draw. What's the smallest number? Oh, well, any very, very negative number you think of is less than -5/19. So there really isn't one. We say the left end point is -infinity. What's the biggest number? -5/19 itself is not included, but it's our point of reference for the biggest number. It's not included because it's not less than or equal, so it gets a round bracket. That's all there is to it. We just need to make sure that these rules get followed. First, if both ends are numbers, the smallest number is always on the left. So, -5/5, not 5 -5. And the other two rules have to do with infinities. -infinity only appears on the left, and it only appears with a round bracket, never a square bracket. Positive infinity only appears on the right, but like -infinity, it only appears with a round bracket. Whenever you've written an interval, you should always check that your interval obeys these rules.